Good morning, students.
Recording in progress.
Today we are going to start with Accounting Standard 10, Property, Plant and Equipment. What we are going to start with? Property, Plant and Equipment. Accounting Standard 10. So students, you are already aware about S10 Property, Plant and Equipment, which cost you have to add in property, plant, equipment purchase price. Then you have to deduct GST if set off is available. Then credit is available, but obvious. Then in case of property, plant and equipment, we add site preparation cost or professional fees. Means asset related cost, we are adding it in the property, plant and equipment. Which cost we have to exclude? Administration cost, selling and distribution overhead. Such expenses we are excluding from the property, plant and equipment. Then you have questions like depreciation calculation or if there is asset replacement. So today we are going to solve some illustrations because summary we already seen in the last session. So today we are going to start with the question answer session. So question answers, and you are already aware in study mat you have different types of questions. So today we'll see some additional questions which are not in your study mat. So let's start with question number 1 and let's do the summary also. Okay. So friends, first additional question. First additional question. Let's start. If you have any query, you can ask me at the end, but don't waste time in asking unnecessary queries. Today we have to cover at least 2 to 3 standards. Amna Limited contracted with a supplier to purchase a specific machinery. Let's solve this. To be installed in Department A in 2 months' time. Special foundations were required for plant which were to be prepared within this supply lead time. So special foundation cost is necessary to make asset ready for its use. See the sentence. So this foundation is important. Foundation means where you are going to fix that asset. It's called as foundation. So that part is also that foundation, site preparation cost. We will add it. So what is the site preparation and laying foundation where? 47,200. So this is my first cost. These activities, see, take on Calci beta. Whatever the capital expenditure, you can take it on Calci. These activities are supervised by a technician during the entire period who is employed for the purpose 15,000 per month. Per month 15,000. These activities are supervised. Now tell me how much time it needs? 2 months time, correct? 2 months time we need. So this is called as this is called as 2 months time. So 15,000 per month into 2 months time. Okay, so 30,000 rupees. The technician services were given to Department A by giving the technician services were given to Department A by Department B, which will build 16,500. So that one department is giving to another department. 16,500. Whether internal profits are added? No. I already told you that internal profits are not allowed to add it in the capital expenditure. So we will consider only 15,000. 15,000 into 2 months. So who is employed for this purpose? 15,000 into 2 months. The machine was purchased at 52,78,000. So this is my cost of the machine. So cost of the machine we will consider, okay. Uh, we will capitalize it. Sales tax 4% on the invoice. Sales tax is 4% on the invoice. So calculate, not sales tax actually, it is a GST now. Sales tax is the old one. So GST was 4% on the invoice. 18,590 is a transportation charges. So GST you have to add back, not back, it is added. So 4% you will consider. 18,590 transportation charges were necessary to bring the machine to its factory. So that is also added because these are transportation charges which is directly attributable cost. An architect was engaged 10,000 to supervise the machinery. It is also important to install the machinery and therefore 10,000 rupees is also added. And he made invoice was due in, payment was due in 3 months. However, company made a payment in the second month and they charge bank overdraft at the rate of 11%. Now friends, interest is not capitalized because this accounting standard 16 is not allowed here. Okay, because this is not the qualifying asset. This is not the qualifying asset. And as it is not a qualifying asset, therefore we are not going to add the interest cost. Got the concept? Qualifying asset means which takes a substantial time to get ready for its intended use. But this is not the qualifying asset and therefore this interest we are not going to add back. So calculate the total cost of the machine. Yes. Can you tell me the answer? यस रोहित जी आपने बराबर लिखा हुआ है. मेरे इधर भी कल बहुत ज्यादा रेनिंग हुआ था और हमारे इधर भी पावर का इशू है. अभी भी मेरे इधर आज पूरा का पूरा सेशन जो है वो लाइट नहीं है हमारे इधर भी. तो बेटा कभी भी मेरा भी लीव हो सकता है. सो मुझे भी आइडिया नहीं है एग्जैक्टली exactly. हाँ जी भाई. कितना आंसर है बेटा बोलिए. व्हाट इज द कैपिटलाइजेशन कॉस्ट? करेक्ट आंसर इज 55 लाख. अरे क्या हुआ? 55,95,000. यस यू आर करेक्ट. सो जिन्होंने भी कैलकुलेट किया, यस ऑल ऑफ यू हु हैव कैलकुलेटेड, इट्स वेरी सिंपल. 55,95,000 वी आर गोइंग टू एड इट. यस करेक्ट. So 55,95,000 is a correct answer, my dear friends. It's a correct answer. So question 1 is over, where you are going to write summary now. What is the summary? Write down type 1, cost of machinery. Expenses considered and not considered. Which expenses you considered? Not considered. Interest. Considered. Number 1, purchase price. Number 2, GST, as credit is not available. Site preparation cost. Technician salary. You have next क्या था? Initial delivery cost. That is a transportation cost. And write down number 6, professional fees. So type number 1 question. Question number 1. Additional question bank, question number 1. Easy question. These are some extra questions, beta. I'm taking this question because I just want to tell you exactly how in exam you will face the problem. Okay. Now let's move to question number 2. Easy or difficult? Do you have any question in a question 1? It's very simple. I got 55 lakh 99. Yes, beta. Please, I will show you the answer also. Solution 1. You can check the answer. How you are going to write this: purchase price, sales tax, site preparation cost, technician salary, initial delivery cost, professional fees, installation. Note: interest on bank OD for earlier payment of invoice is not relevant under S10. It may be noted that overhead facilities generally used for working capital purpose, and it has been assumed that the purchase price is excluding GST, not sales tax. It's a GST. Okay. So my dear friends, now you understood how you got the Ritika. आपका आंसर शायद से गलत आया था. Now you are getting the correct answer. No, Sri Rama Shiva Kumaranji. You have to give exam in January. Okay. So Ritika got the wrong answer. Now, better please rectify your answer. Vedant, you got the correct answer. Yes. Yes. Vamsidharanji, you got the correct answer. Don't worry. Chalo. So let's move to next question. See the next type of question. On 1/4/2010, a machine was acquired. Should I explain you the theory, or you understood it in the recorded lecture and now we are on the correct track? Rashmi, you can take screenshots. You can take screenshots. Okay. Otherwise, I will give you the list of these questions. I think I already uploaded this. Priyanka, अभी पूरा theory. Last time it was Vamsidharanji, I have taken this theory. Now in these three topics, I'm not going to take this theory of S1, 2, 10 and 13 because we already covered ना. प्रियंका ऑलरेडी हमने लिया था और आप लोगों को मैंने sufficient टाइम भी दिया था. Now it's almost 4 days. You should watch all recorded lectures na till now up to at least S16. Why are you not watching, beta? Then beta, these questions are very simple. Are these questions are difficult? Then same ना with 16 का I will explain you the theory. ये question bank upload कर दिया है क्या? ओ, ठीक है, करता हूँ मैं. मनीष जी, वो लॉगिन मैं आपको फाइल भेजू क्या? ओके ओके, ठीक है. हाँ, ठीक है बेटा, मैं भेजता हूँ. On 1st April 2010, a machine was acquired at rupees 4 lakhs. The machine was expected to have a useful life of 10 years. Okay, so 4 lakhs and estimated life is 10 years. The residual value is 10% of the original cost. ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट का 10%। Biju ji, I will upload this today. The residual value was 10% of the original cost. So original cost ka 10% is it's a 40,000. At the end of the third year, the attachment means additional part was made to the machine at a cost of rupees 1,80,000. So now how to do the additions and how to do the depreciation on addition, that we have to understand in this question to enhance its capacity. The attachment was expected to have the useful life of 10 years and zero salvage value. During the same time, original machine was revalued upward. Okay. And remaining useful life was reassessed to 9 years. And residual value was reassessed as nil. Attachment retains its separate identity and attachment becomes integral part. So see, this is called as component accounting. Additional part, you can have a separate life. And if integral part, then you will continue with the same life. See, in the first part, what is the cost of machine? What is the cost of machine? Tell me. 4 lakhs. What is the depreciation for 3 years? Yes, anyone who will calculate the depreciation for 3 years. 4 lakhs is the cost. Calculate beta. Residual value is 10% of the original cost and useful life is 10 years. And you have finished with the third year. So can you calculate 3 years ka depreciation? What is the depreciation? Yes. Ruhani, how it is 1,20,000 beta? It should be 1,08,000. What is the depreciation? 1,08,000. How you are going to calculate? 4 lakhs minus 4 lakhs minus 40,000 divided by 10 years into 3 years. It's very simple. Ronit, please don't make silly mistakes in the calculation of depreciation. Beta. These are very simple questions. So 4 lakhs we are going to deduct from 1 lakh. So you are getting the answer 2,92,000. Correct? Now what is the revaluation amount? Revaluation amount is plus 90,000. Plus 90,000. Okay. And what is the additional asset you have purchased? 1,80,000. 1,80,000. The attachment was expected to be useful life of 10 years. So 10 years, 18,000. And here the original machine was revalued upward by 90,000. So 2,92,000 minus 90 plus 90,000. So you are getting the answer 3,82,000. And what is the reassessed life? It is 9 years. So 9 years is 3,80,000, 82,000 divided by 9 years. So you're getting the depreciation 42,444 on original part. And on attachment, you are getting the 18,000. So what is your depreciation amount? Your depreciation amount is 60,000. In the first case, it is 60,444. Are you getting the same answer? See, on 4 lakhs, your depreciation amount 3,82,000 and that is of 9 years. Okay, so ये कितने साल के लिए? It is for 9 years. So 3,82,000, you are going to use this asset for 9 years. And what about 1,80,000? You are going to use that asset for 10 years. Okay, so 1,80,000 is an additional component which is called as attachment. Any difficulty, beta? No, it is reassessed. Anupji, reassessed for 9 years. Okay, you are correct. The remaining life is 7 years and it was reassessed remaining useful life. Remaining useful life is better 9 years. Remaining. It's not total life. It is remaining useful life. Very good, beta. You got the logic? Yes. Remaining useful life. 3,82,000 divided by 9 years. Any difficulty in this? Any difficulty? No. And now, second one, what about attachment becomes integral part of machine? So attachment becomes integral part of machine. Tell me. So what is the amount? 3,82,000 plus you added the machine of 1,80,000. So what is the total value? So it is the attachment becomes integral part. So total amount is 5,62,000 divided by 9 years. It's very simple. 5,62,000 divided by 9 years. What is the answer? In the second case, 62,444. What is the answer? In first case, 60,444. And in second case, 62,444. Because if attachment is a part of integral part of the machine, in that case, you will consider total life 9 years. You won't consider two different accounting. Here it is 9 years for the original part, and for additional part, it is 10 years. But in the second case, in the second situation, total life is 9 years. Okay. So you got the difference? Okay. So type number 2, attachment in two situation, separate identity, and integral part. Integral part attachment is question number 2. So additional part, attachment part is a separate identity, and integral part. So here life is same or different? In case of separate identity, tell me it in the comment section. Life is same or different, beta? Life is same or different? Okay, very good. Life is different. Write down. Life is different. And here, if integral part, life is same. Very good, beta. So you have finished with two illustrations. Chalo. Come to next illustration, beta. Now this is very important where we need some calculation. So normally students are making mistake. Question number 3. How we are going to present the answer? See, this is how you are going to present the answer. If attachment is there, you can download it afterwards. Answers, I am not going to give you it in notes. That you, at least you have to do just some hard work to get the answers. Okay. I am not going to share it. तो वो सिर्फ नोटबुक में रह जाता है, कोई उसको बाद में देखता नहीं है. हार्ड कॉपीज ही आप नोटबुक में लिखो प्रॉपरली ऑल दीज आंसर्स. And if attachment is a part, this is the answer. Okay. So you are getting the same answer, 62,444. And in first case, it is 60,444. Okay. Chalo, solve question number 3 now. Must question hai. I'm giving you exactly 3 to 4 minutes. Chalo, take rough pages. No, Rohit, beta. We have to consider ओरिजिनल एसेट का लाइफ ना, दैट एसेट इज गोइंग टू फिनिश आफ्टर 9 years. चलो, स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग. इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 3. Yes, solve. Yes, take 5 minutes. Chalo, I want everyone's answer. And then I will give you the technique. 5 marks question, you can do it on the rough page in 5 minutes. So do on the rough page, beta, fast. In the books of optic fiber, I will read for you. The plant and machinery stood at rupees 6,32,000 on 1/4/2013. At what value? 6,32,000. However, on the scrutiny, it was found that worth rupees 1,20,000, machinery worth rupees 1,20,000 was included in the purchases of 1/6/2013. On 30th June 2013, the company disposed a machine having book value of 1,89,000. On 1/4/2013, 1,75,000 in part of exchange of new machine costing rupees 2,56,000. The company charges 20% depreciation on plant and machinery. Tell me the amount of depreciation. Hmm. At least try to calculate the answer. So there are total 3 machines. Do you want time or can I explain it? Very good, beta. Ritika, you got the correct answer. Very good. Depreciation is wrong, my dear. Kiranji, wrong. Okay, I will take this. See, how to calculate this. There is a one first machine which you are going to sell part of the machine and some part you are going to retain. Correct? Machine 2, you bought a new machine and you have new machine number 3. So total you have 3 machines, correct? Total you have 3 machines. Number 1, opening WDV. Now what is the opening WDV? 6,32,000. But we will have a breakup of 6,32,000 because some part we are going to sell. Okay. How much? 1,89,000 on 1/4/2013. So 1,89,000 we are going to sell. So what is the remaining part? Yes, take it on calculator. 632 minus 189. You're getting the amount 4,43,000. Correct? Then you have additions. One addition you purchase it. This is a machine number 2. 1,20,000. This is machine number 2. You purchase it. And one in exchange, you got the new machine, 2,56,000. Machine number 3. Now we will calculate depreciation. So depreciation sold on 30th June. So sold on 30th June. So 142. So this is 3 months depreciation. This asset is retained. So this is full 12 months ka depreciation. 1,20,000 you bought it on 1st June. 1st June to 31st March. So you will get the depreciation of 10 months. And again 1st June. And this is from 30th June you exchange it. So 1st July to 31st March. So this is 9 months. So your depreciation 3 months, 12 months, 10 months and 9 months. And what is the rate of depreciation? Rate of depreciation is 20% on WDV. So written down value, you are getting the depreciation of 20%. So now tell me the answer, beta. Chalo, फटाफट bolo. 1,89,000 into 20% divided by into 3 divided by 4. So you are getting the answer divided by 12. Sorry, 9,450. Here it is for full year. So 4,43,000 into 20%. 88,600. 1,20,000 into 20% into 10 by 12. So you are getting the answer 20,000 here. And what is the last depreciation amount? 2,56,000 into 20% into 9 by 12. How much? 38,400. Plus 20,000 plus 88,600 plus 9,450. So my depreciation during the year is 156,450. And here it is 3,76,000. Beta, now this balance closing WDV is 1,89,000 minus 9,450, 179,550. And I sold it at 1,75,000. So this block is getting 0 now. This part is 0. Not block, actually. We are doing it individual calculation. Block calculation is different as per Income Tax Act. So this is 4,550. And this is my loss. So loss is 4,550. Then what about retain? 443 minus 88.6. 3,54,400. This is 1 lakh. And 256 minus 38.4. I'm getting the answer 2,17,600. And I'm going to write only retain asset balance. So vertically it is not going to tally. Vertically, it is not going to tally. It is going to tally horizontally. You will take this 3 total. Total of these 3. So 3 lakh 54, 400 plus 1 lakh plus 2 lakh 17, 600. And you will get the answer 6 lakh 72,000. What is the answer you are getting? 6 lakh 72,000. Now it's easy, beta. Yes. Now tell me whether this table helps you out. Depreciation charge. Yes, we got the answer. 156,450. Book value of the plant and machinery on 31st March, 6 lakh 72,000. Loss on exchange of machinery, 4550. We are getting all 3 answers correctly. 5 marks will be yours. What mistake you made, beta? Yes, tell me. Mistakes that you made. Yes, beta. Errors. Can you tell me your errors? How many of you got the correct answer? This is how you have to present machine 1, machine 2 and machine 3. And route done in the simple way. ओके 1,20,000 स्टार्टिंग से लेके किया था. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. वेरी गुड सत्या. नाउ यू आर फाइंडिंग इट सिंपल. यस. चलो लेट्स मतलब टाइप नंबर 3. राइट डाउन टाइप 3. दिस टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. क्या टाइप के प्रॉब्लम्स है बेटा ये? दिस टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम व्हेन कैलकुलेशन क्वेश्चंस. Assets sold, exchanged, purchased during the year. So these problems, how to solve? Individual machines और उसमें भी 2 parts, sold, retained. So this is how you are going to solve this question. Very simple. Type number 3, question number 3. Yes, my dear students. Question number 3, you are going to solve it in this way. Are you finding it simple? हाँ sir, we are finding it very simple. Question number 4. Question number 4. Rupees 5 lakhs as a routine expenses. So routine expenses cost and 1 lakh for partial replacement of the part of the machine. Partial replacement, and if it does not increase the future economic benefit, if it doesn't consider in the definition, so in that case, we are going to exclude it from the cost of the asset. If it's a routine expenditure, you are going to record it in the profit and loss account. And 10 lakhs on the replacement of machinery, which will improve the efficiency. So replacement, partial replacement, if it does not improve the efficiency, we are not going to add it. But this second expenditure, we should add it, okay? Because it increases our efficiency. So capital expenditure versus revenue expenditure. Logic is very simple. Type number 4, CapEx versus RevEx. Capital expenditure versus revenue expenditure. Question number 4. So first 2 expenditure are revenue expenditure. You will charge it to profit and loss account. And second one, which increase the benefit. So that will be better asset capitalized hoga. Chalo, now solve this question. This will be easy for you. This is like question type number 1. This question is type number 1. I'm not going to tell you the answer. And actually answer is written over here. I already calculated this. चलो करो फास्ट. रूटीन एक्सपेंसेस मींस बेटा रेगुलर जो खर्चे होते हैं. रूटीन मतलब अभी रेगुलर सर्विसिंग जो होता है, सो किरण जी, व्हाट इज रूटीन एक्सपेंसेस जो हम लोग रेगुलरली करते हैं? रूटीन में मतलब मेरी गाड़ी सर्विसिंग को देके आना, दैट इज द रूटीन एक्सपेंसेस। नो 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 नो, फ्यूचर बेनिफिट नहीं। रूटीन एक्सपेंसेस will give you the smooth working of that asset. It does not improve your efficiency. See, किरण जी, ये आपका एक्स्ट्रा कुछ फायदा नहीं देता है कि जो जो रियल में हमने पहुंचा हुआ था, मतलब मेरी स्टैंडर्ड कैपेसिटी है 8 घंटे काम करना, तो मैं 8 घंटे ही काम करूंगा, और वो मेरा नॉर्मल लेवल है। और उससे ज्यादा मैं जब काम करता हूं, इट इज कॉल्ड एज, उसको बोलते हैं एफिशिएंसी इंक्रीज हो गई। सो सिमिलरली एसेट की एफिशिएंसी इंक्रीज फ्रॉम ओरिजिनल कैपेसिटी, तो उस दैट इज द डिफरेंट थिंग। ओरिजिनल कैपेसिटी इज इंक्रीजिंग, देन this is called as capital expenditure, increases the efficiency. And if it is normal, means it's a regular routine expenses, and that will be your, does not improve any efficiency, that will be a same, means your capacity is not going to change in that case, but only a smooth working is there. This is called as regular expenses. So if you do the servicing, it doesn't mean that now your average will get increased, which is given when we bought the asset. At that time, the average given by the company that increase. No, so that will not be considered as capital expenditure. That will be your revenue expenditure. Everyone is getting the different answer, my dear friends. So those students who have completed this question, how many of you have completed? No one got the correct answer till now. No, one student got the correct answer. Who got the correct answer? सत्या। सत्या को करेक्ट आंसर आया है। सत्या गॉट द करेक्ट आंसर। वेदांत, रॉन्ग बेटा। प्रियंका, 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 मेन खर्चा आप देख ही नहीं रहे हो बेटा। हाउ, प्रियंका, यू आर गेटिंग 1,02,200 if asset is costing 4,80,000 and inclusive of excise duty? Now there is no excise actually. Here we want to consider. Credit is available, simply given. If credit is not available, then we will consider. So 4,40,000. 4,40,000 तो consider करो. 21,000 we will add. Labor charges 22,000 we are going to add. 66,000 divided by 600 into 200. 6,000 we are going to add. 24,000 into 25% we are going to add. 32,000 divided by 10 we are going to add. 23,000 we are going to add. 9,000 we are going to add. 12,000 depreciation on asset which is used for installation. Sir, ये नया है. Yes, the asset which we use for installation of this machine, and of depreciation of that asset we are going to consider. So correct answer, if you take a total, Shreyskar, your total is also wrong, beta. 5,42,200. What is the total? 5,42,200 is the correct total. Now everyone got the correct answer, beta. Shreyskar, why are you getting the different answer, beta? Same answer. Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Now easy, no? Question 5. So question 5 is also in the type number 5. Type number 1. Why depreciation used for installation is included? Beta, this is we considered as the overhead cost. Anupji, this depreciation, see, now you bought one asset. For example, you have one vehicle, example, and this vehicle now you are using for your customer's delivery. Example. Suppose if your asset is with your customer for 1 year, in that case, beta, you are going to use that depreciation. So, see that asset depreciation, you will charge it to customer, no? Similarly, if you are using one asset for installation of another asset, so depreciation of that asset, which you used for that another asset, you will charge to that constructed asset. Okay. And that is a part of our cost. This we have to include it. अनूप जी समझ में आया क्या? ओके, अंडरस्टूड, वेरी गुड. सो एक एसेट को एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूं. एक एक एसेट दूसरी एसेट बनाने के लिए यूज किया, तो वो एसेट का डिप्रिसिएशन, जो एसेट हम लोग यूज कर रहे हैं दूसरी एसेट बनाने के लिए, तो उसका डिप्रिसिएशन हमें चार्ज करना ही पड़ेगा. ये ध्यान में रखिए. इजी. Vedant, you are getting the wrong answer. 542 200 is the correct answer. Now you do this calculation afterwards. I have given you all answers का correct answer 542. Your calculation mistakes might be there. ठीक है, कोई problem नहीं. Solve next question. A machine with a useful life of 6 years. कैलकुलेट करते रहिए बेटा. वी हैव टू डू लॉट ऑफ कैलकुलेशंस. ये लेक्चर जो है वो सेशन में इट्स लाइक अ प्रैक्टिस सेशन फॉर यू. डिले इन यूज चार्जेस, बेटा डिले इन यूज इज योर मिस्टेक, नो? डिले इन यूज ये आपकी मिस्टेक है. ये थोड़ी हम लोग एसेट में ऐड कर सकते हैं. इट्स लाइक इंटरेस्ट पेनल्टी. शुड आई चार्ज इट? नो, इट इज नॉट कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर, इट इज योर रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर. तो डिले इन चार्जेस ये आपकी गलती है. आपने उसको यूज नहीं किया, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? वी शुड नॉट चार्ज इट टू कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर में. ओके, इजी रोहित. मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चंस प्लीज सॉल्व इट हियर ओनली. अदरवाइज व्हाट विल हैपन, हमारा एक स्टैंडर्ड लास्ट टाइम रह गया, और दैट विल बी व्हेन वी आर गेटिंग वेरी सिलेक्टेड लेक्चर्स. सो आप लोग प्लीज कृपा करके थोड़ा सा फास्ट फास्ट बोलिए, और क्वेरीज में यहाँ पे ही क्वेरी पूछ लीजिए, ताकि बाद में आपको दिक्कत ना आए. सो हमें सेशन टाइम मिल जाएगा एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए. सो यू कैन आस्क क्वेरी एट द टाइम ऑफ सॉल्विंग इलस्ट्रेशन ओनली. चलो, and many questions will be solved after taking illustrations. So don't worry. Yes, any difficulty in this? जाना है आगे. Let's move. Do this question, बेटा. चलो, do this question. Yes, 1 minute. I want to ask you all. Should I give you 2 to 3 minutes after, means wherever there are calculation questions? Okay, calculative questions when you have to solve some illustrations with calci. Should I give you 2 to 3 times for your self reading? Okay. Or should I take it directly? ओके, ठीक है, 2 से 3 मिनट दूंगा. ठीक है. यस बेटा वेदांत, टाइम दीजिए, गिव टाइम्स. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम बेटा रोहित. ओके, चलो. हु गॉट द करेक्ट आंसर? सत्या, वेरी गुड बेटा, यू गॉट द करेक्ट आंसर. Okay, Ritika, you got the wrong answer, beta. Correct answer, Rashmi, you are getting the same correct answer. 18,750 is the correct answer. See the answer now. Opening WDV is 1,50,000. Now, depreciation on straight line method for first 3 years after considering the 10% of cost. So, what is the depreciation and what is the residual value? Residual value is 10% of the cost, so 15,000. Life is 6 years, and you have finished 3 years. So, what is the depreciation amount? Because you reassess the depreciation from fourth year. So, fourth year says, so you have finished with 3 years depreciation. So, 1,50,000 minus 15,000 divided by 6 years into 3 years. So, what is the answer? 67,500. So, your WDV will be 82,500. Now, reassess the remaining life. Remaining life. Anupji, don't get confused. It's a remaining life. And 5% of the original cost. So 82,500 and 5% means 7,500. And remaining life is 4 years. So what will be the depreciation? 18,750. It is simple. I don't think it is required a great knowledge. Okay. The accountant recalculated the revised depreciation historically and changed the difference to P&L. You are required to comment whether the accountant has done the charge the depreciation accountant and calculate the depreciation amount. Revised depreciation historically is wrong. He has to do prospective effects. Yes, beta. Anup, you are correct. So correct answer is 18,750. Everyone got the answer now? Say yes or no. Who is getting the wrong answer? Now, beta, you rectified your answer? Yes. You understood your mistake? Should I show you the presentation in exam? Presentation. Opening WDV, depreciation, WDV at the end, reassess residual value, reassess useful life, and this is the calculation. What you have to do? Next question. Yes, try it. Next question, chalo. So question number 6, can I consider it as a part of calculations? So type 4, no, type 3 calculations. Question number 6. Question 6 is a calculation. Question 7, it is again calculation. Again calculation. Beta, ये मजा आएगा आपको. So you have to do original part separately and revaluation part separately. So original versus revaluation. Original versus revaluation. I'm very happy that everyone is doing calculation. Chalo karo fast. Hema Limited purchase a machinery. I will read for you. 15 lakhs. The company charges straight line based method depreciation 15 years and residual value 3 lakhs. Very simple calculation. At the beginning of the fourth year, means after 3 years ka depreciation, the systematic evaluation revalued the machinery upward by 20% on the net book value. So 20% se बढ़ गया. And was credited directly to revaluation reserve. Okay. depreciation charged to P&L. At the beginning of 8 years, the company decided to dispose the machine and got the 2 lakh rupees. Calculate the amount charged to profit and loss. Yes, do it properly. It's very simple. Yes, beta, you have to please do all these calculations at least in on the page. Yes, beta. Tricky question. See, beta, understand. Original cost, revaluation, and total. See, now actually depreciation should be debited to profit and loss account. But after S10, revised S10, revaluation part depreciation you should charge not to profit and loss account, but you should consider it in the revaluation reserve account only. Okay. So original cost is 15 lakhs. Agreed? What is the depreciation? 15 lakhs minus what is the salvage value? 3 lakhs. 15 years into you finish with 3 years. So what is the depreciation? 12 lakhs divided by 15 into 3. 2 lakh 40,000. So what is the closing WDV beta over here? Or you can write opening WDV at fourth year. Yes, 12 lakh 60,000. Correct? Roman 4, then you have revalued 20% into 12 lakh 60,000. 2 lakh 52,000. Now you have two separate items. One is so revalued amount 15 lakh 12,000. Now again depreciation of 4 years. 12 lakh 60,000 divided by 7 into 4. 252 divided by 7 into 4. Now this depreciation you will deduct from revalued amount and here directly asset amount. 1260 into 4 divided by 7. I'm getting the answer 7 lakh 20,000 divided by 7 into 4. This is 1,44,000. And your total will be 8,64,000. So it will be deducted. But this depreciation normally charged to profit and loss account. This depreciation transferred to P&L. And this depreciation is, we will consider where? In revaluation reserve. Where you will consider revaluation reserve account is debited. So what is the balance in revaluation reserve? Is 252 minus 144, 1,08,000. Now this is at the end, you will after selling it transfer to general reserve. What is the balance in revaluation reserve? Okay. So this is a provision. And 1260 IMP question, beta. 5,40,000 is the original assets ka component and the selling price is opening WDV 8th year and sold for 2 lakhs. Loss debited 3,40,000 and balance in revaluation reserve. Now there is no more asset. So revaluation reserve you transfer to general reserve. Okay. Got the concept? Easy. How you are going to record it? Yes. So 1,08,000 you will transfer to general reserve and opening part you will consider as a loss. That is the original amount. And here dash because you left with the zero balance. Beta is per, it is as per S10. We consider, yes, sir. Easy but most tricky. Yes. And yeah, Bijuji, I just want to tell you that now as per property, plant and equipment, as per Ind AS, revaluation part we have to consider as a separate part. Okay. So revaluation hai, whenever we are depreciating the asset, so on revaluation part, you should not transfer it to profit and loss account, but you should consider it in the revaluation reserve account. So same question if comes in exam, you have to give debit to on revaluation part, you have to give debit to revaluation account. Okay. No, 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 no. It's a total 7 years re-estimated useful life. Re-estimated remaining useful life. So otherwise you can take, yes, if you're getting confusion, remaining useful life. Re-estimated useful life is because see, 4th year is already completed, re-estimated useful remaining useful life. Okay. So, huh. But what happens if there is reduction on revaluation? So reduction in revaluation, that whatever balance we left with the revaluation, that will transfer it to general reserve. It's very simple. So what entry you are going to pass? See, depreciation. What is the depreciation amount? Depreciation amount is 8,64,000 to asset. But your depreciation throughout the year means not in 1 year, but in 4 years, you will transfer your depreciation in P&L also and in revaluation surplus. So normally we pass entry P&L account debit to depreciation, but here we will pass entry P&L account debit for original part and revaluation reserve for revalued part. Yes. Yes. Can you please show the answer? I will show you the answer. See, this is the revaluation amount and treatment. Revaluation part, you will consider depreciation, not you will transfer to P&L account, but you will depreciation will transfer on the revalued amount in revaluation surplus. So your revaluation reserve account gets decreased, and balance in the revaluation reserve will you transfer it to general reserve account. Correct? Chalo. So you got the answer. This is very new question. Yes, Nidhi. चलो बेटा. सो ये क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करना मैं आज ही अजीत सर से बात करके अपलोड कर दूंगा. चलो. सो टाइप. Yes, you can write next type for this. Next type, write down. Type 5, depreciation on revalued asset and profit or loss on sale. Question number, most IMP question. Yes, IMP question. Question number 6 or 7. 7 था, sorry. Question number 7. Depreciation on revalued asset and profit or loss on sale. IMP question, question number 7. Try to solve question number 8. Tell me the answer. This is a type 1. Type 1. Tell me the answer. Chalo, fast. Type 1 question. You already aware about this answer. Very simple question. What is the answer? 46 lakh 60,000. How, Ruhani, it will be 50 lakh 35,000, 31 lakh 25,000, 2 lakh 50,000. Initial operating losses we never consider. 3 lakh 75,000. This and 650. Initial operating losses means after, if you put the asset for you, put to asset to use, and in that case, if you incur any operating losses, for example, if that amusement park example, so you are not using your 100% capacity, and therefore you have operating losses. If I started a restaurant, but if I'm not starting with all menus, and therefore I'm in loss, that is my operating loss. It is not considered as a your asset expenditure. You are not going to capitalize it. So initial operating losses, please try to understand before commercial production, please. It is not added because asset is already put to use. Estimated dismantling cost you have to consider today itself, Satyaji. So it should not be deferred over 5 years. Today you will consider and you will depreciate it over 5 years. Okay. So you will consider full 2,50,000. You will consider full 2,50,000, my dear student. Satya, understood, beta? Yes. वेरी गुड बेटा शांतो जी. यस यू आर करेक्ट. यू आर गेटिंग द सेम आंसर. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. आज हो गया AS10. नाउ it will be very easy for you. So question 8, where you considered in type number 1. Written no beta. Question 8, yes. Question 9. Now this is your ICAI study mat question actually. See how many of you can answer it because it is already covered. Chalo, only 4 questions are remaining. Don't worry. Patience. Neon Enterprises operates a major chain of restaurants located in the different cities. The company has acquired a new restaurant located at the Chandigarh. New restaurant requires a significant renovation expenses. Now see, significant renovation expenses will last for 3 months, during which it is closed. Now management has prepared the budget for this salary to the staff engaged in the preparation of the restaurant before the opening 7,50,000 and construction and remodeling cost of the restaurant. See the salary of staff engaged in preparation of restaurant. In preparation of restaurant, this expenditure, how you are going to write the answer? Facts of the case, there are two expenses. The renovation of the new store will be 3 months. As per the provision of S10, any cost directly attributable to bring the asset to the location and condition necessary to be capable of operating in the manner indicated by the management should be included in the cost of the item of PPE. So this is the language you have to write it in the exam. Management should capitalize the cost of construction and remodeling the restaurants because the necessary to bring the store to the condition necessary for it be capable of operating in the manner intended by management. So very simple. And the conclusion part, the restaurant cannot be opened without incurring the remodeling expenditure and thus the expenditure should be considered as a part of assets. So construction and remodeling cost of the restaurant 30 lakhs should be capitalized. However, cost of salaries, utilities and storage of goods are in the operating nature. मतलब क्या कि वो लोग जो सैलरी हम लोग रेगुलरली पे कर रहे थे, अभी मेरा स्टाफ, मैं रिनोवेशन के लिए ये डाला, पर मैं क्या बोलूंगा उनको, इफ आई एम डूइंग द रिनोवेशन इन माय रेस्टोरेंट एंड माय स्टाफ इज देयर, ओके, एंड आई हैव टू पे सैलरी, व्हाट दे विल से, सर व्हाई यू आर स्टॉपिंग अवर सैलरी, it's your renovation but we are your regular employees and you have to pay. That renovation is not our fault, my employee will say, that is not our fault, that renovation you are doing, so why are you stopping my salary, okay, and in that case we are paying them salary because we don't want to lose them, okay, very simple, because they are our loyal employees and I want to retain them, so whatever expenditure I'm paying in that case, that will be, it's a operating in nature and therefore this salary I will record it in the profit and loss account during that way. Okay. So salary of staff and construction expenses would be included in the new restaurant renovation. No, 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 no. You're wrong. Only construction is cost is capitalized. Yes. So you're wrong, beta. I think आपने अभी भी lectures देखे नहीं है. You are taking it very casual, yeah, my dear friends. You cannot complete your syllabus till September then. ये ध्यान में रखना, आप लोग इतना कैजुअल अप्रोच मत रखो, आपको दिन रात एक करना पड़ेगा. and you are getting these concepts very clearly, then beta it's my request to all of you, ये आप लोगों का अप्रोच बदल दीजिए. And we are giving you 5 to 6 days to complete asset based standards. ट्यूसडे को हमारा स्टैंडर्ड खत्म होगा ऑन ट्यूसडे. S19 and 28 देख के ही आना बेटा. Just finish it off. S28 I will discuss some important questions. See, this salary is not a technical person salary, Bijuji. This salary is actually you are paying to your this is the renovation expenses. We are not going to do this at the first time. Renovation, try to understand the concept. These renovation expenses, and for that renovation expenses, still I'm incurring the salary because I want to retain my employees in the business. How should I capitalize it? They are not technical persons. They are my cook. They are my helpers. They are my waiters. They are my cleaning boy. And I want to retain them in this renovation. After renovation, otherwise, I have to see new person. And therefore, I'm paying them. Now you got this. Okay. So, Bijuji, these expenses, how can I capitalize it? Whether they are technical person? No. So they are not technical. We are not paying any technical salary per that. I said he is not related to renovation. Whether they are doing the work in renovation? No. They are not doing work for my construction of the asset. These are my operating expenses, day-to-day expenses. Okay. Chalo. You have to apply common sense sometimes. Chalo, illustration number 10. कैपेक्स वर्सेस रेवेक्स. हाँ, सो ये क्वेश्चन कौन से इसमें आया था? 9 नंबर, कैपेक्स वर्सेस रेवेक्स. कैपेक्स वर्सेस रेवेक्स. Which type? Question number 4. Question 9 also. Question 9 also. Are these questions are helpful, beta? Yes. Are you getting all these questions very easily? Now, at least after explanation, if you read all these questions, if you go through these questions, are you finding this chapter easy, beta? Yes, tell me. ठीक है. सेन जी ने सिर्फ रिप्लाई किया. Other students won't reply. Chalo, they are reading the question. Karo, solve question number 10. Fast. Very good, Priyanka ji. ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके कॉन्फिडेंस आ रहा है. वेरी गुड. रश्मि भी बोल रही है यस सर. चलो चलो चलो, डोंट वेस्ट टाइम. फर्स्ट ईयर का डिप्रिसिएशन इज 0. लैंड के ऊपर नो डिप्रिसिएशन. Put to use is not important. Ready to use is important. So 50,000 you will provide the depreciation. 5 lakhs divided by 10 years. And last one, you only tell me. Last, last one, you tell me. लास्ट वन आप ही बताओ. यस बेटा, यू गॉट द करेक्ट आंसर. सत्या, वेरी गुड बेटा. 15,000. बहुत बढ़िया. 50,000 minus 50,000 divided by 5 years into 2. So you are getting the WDV 30,000. And 30,000 now divided by only 2 years revised depreciation. So 2 years only remaining life, further 2 years. So 15,000. So fourth answer is 15,000. You are correct. Rashmi ji, correct beta. So 10th number is also exam question and you will find it very simple. See. Chalo. Question 11. Question 11 is also beta repetitive question. See the type 1 and type 4. Renovation expenses is once again they ask you. Same question. Yes. Now, last question, 12. Because 13 number we already covered that depreciation, book value and profit or loss. So 13 number you can do by your own. So which type beta? 13 number, I will tell you the type also. मैं type भी बोल दूंगा. सिर्फ only one question at the end you have to solve. Treatment of revaluation loss. Treatment of revaluation loss. So वो तो हमने कैलकुलेशन वाला क्वेश्चन किया था ना. So question 14 is similar. Calculation question, sorry, not 14, 13. You can write over there question 13. So now last question is 12. Yes, solve this question number 12. This is the last question. 10 ka first part. Machinery purchase 10 lakhs and after based on 2015 prices, after useful life of 5 years, the scrap value is 10 lakhs. So 10 lakhs minus 10 lakhs divided by life is 5 years. So 0. My salvage value is also 10 lakhs. सो अनूप जी इज वेरी सिंपल. ये तो बहुत सिंपल था. एंड शदाब अली पूछ रहे कि भाई ये क्या है. सो सी शदाब जी, 50,000 की एसेट थी, 5 साल का लाइफ था, तो 5 डिवाइड बाय 5 into 2. सो कितना आंसर आया आपका? 50,000 minus 50,000 divided by 5 into 2. So your after depreciation, your answer will be 30,000. But now your life is only 2 years. So 30,000 is a closing balance. And after that, your useful life is only 2 years. So your answer will be 15,000. It is very simple. Answer is 15,000. Got the concept? It's very simple, my dear. इससे इजी कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता है. Only 12 number now you do by your own. चलो चलो चलो. XYZ Limited provided you the following information. This is the last question, beta. You have to keep patience. CA course से तो patience रखना ही पड़ेगा. The carrying amount of the property at the year end 2,16,000. How you calculated the carrying amount? 2,50,000 and accumulated depreciation 34,000. On this date, the property was revalued. The property was revalued and was deemed to have a fair value of 1,90,000. Fair value कितनी है? 1,90,000. And the balance on the revaluation surplus to a previous revaluation gain for the property was 20,000. You are required to calculate revaluation loss. So you already assessed 20,000 as revaluation gain. See, answer is very simple. 2,60,000 to 1,90,000. So what is the your loss is 26,000. Loss is 26,000, but out of that, you already have 20,000 in revaluation balance. So you will debit it. And extra 6,000 in P&L. But simple. So your total loss is 26,000, but you already have 26,000 upward balance. Okay. So in revaluation, there is already balance. Now you will cancel that balance. So 20,000 will be debited. Your asset reduces by 26,000. So 26,000 asset credit, revaluation reserve debit, and balancing figure profit and loss debit. So you have to write this answer in this way. Okay. So if first time upward revaluation and then downward revaluation, what is the treatment? You can write the type also. So this is the answer. Yes. Provision of S and analysis and conclusion. Is it difficult? Not at all. So first time upward, then downward. First time upward 20,000. So there is a balance in the revaluation reserve. And now you are cancelling it 26,000. So 26,000 से asset reduce कर रहे हो. तो to asset 26,000 debit revaluation reserve and P&L account is a balancing figure. Okay. And what is the entry for accumulated depreciation? Accumulated depreciation account debit, always credit balance. And now while cancelling it debit, asset goes out. So asset credit, you are getting bank account, some account in the bank balance and balancing figure is loss. So this is how, yes, institute, हम लोग आपसे चाहते हैं कि try at least accumulated depreciation. तो ये भी क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में आने की संभावना है. सो हम लोग आपसे क्या चाहते हैं? Accumulated depreciation, entry, how you are going to cancel it, what is the entry you are going to pass. So your basics will be also tested. अभी ये जो क्वेश्चन आया था, ये क्वेश्चन अभी लेटेस्ट एग्जाम में आया था, May 22 में आया था. दिस क्वेश्चन एंट्री भी टेस्ट किया आप लोगों का. तो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? एक्चुअली फाउंडेशन नॉलेज. ओके, सो वी हैव फिनिश विद द विच चैप्टर हियर. हाँ जी, सो लास्ट टाइप 6, फर्स्ट टाइम upward revaluation, subsequent downward. Question 12. So I have done this summary also. All, these examples normally institute has considered in the past. So ये questions पूछे गए हैं and definitely it will boost your confidence. Apart from that, you can solve questions of study MAT and TYK. So many students are asking me, sir, should we solve additional questions? So I have considered some from good authors, all these questions, and we made a summary of all these questions. So it will be helpful for your revision also. So enjoy your study. Okay. Don't get panic that I'm not getting the answer. Try to understand the provision. Provision समझ में आया तो application of provision is very simple in accounting standards. So accounting standard में application is very simple. ध्यान में आया बेटा? It will be very simple. ये ध्यान में रखना. So now, my dear friends, we will move to next standard. If you have any query on accounting standard 10, तो मैं आपको 5 मिनट देता हूँ. 5 मिनट में आप लोग मुझे बताइए. Otherwise, we will move to next standard, that is accounting standard 16. Should I cover or 13? Yes. Give your opinion. 16 or 13. Which accounting standard you want? Is 13 or 16? जल्दी से बताओ. So accordingly, I will start. अच्छा, 13. You need a practice of 13. ठीक है. No problem. So 2 मिनट के लिए इनको अनम्यूट कर दीजिए. If you have any query, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, within 5 minutes, we will move to next accounting standard. Raise. हाँ, वेदांत बोलिए बेटा.
सर एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन बता दीजिए ना एक बार प्लीज.
एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन का लॉजिक क्या होता है बेटा? डेप्रिसिएशन जो है, सी यू आर डायरेक्ट एंट्री स्टूडेंट,
नो सर,
फाउंडेशन स्टूडेंट बेटा? हैव यू अटेंडेड माय डेप्रिसिएशन चैप्टर?
नो सर, एक्चुअली फाउंडेशन में मैंने दूसरी क्लासेस ली थी और तब मुझे आइडिया नहीं था सर उसी का।
ओके ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। तो बेटा एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन क्या होता है, ध्यान दीजिए, लॉजिक देख। Depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation entry we are passing. You have two option, depreciation account debit to asset. पर इसमें क्या होता है, if you reduce the asset, तो मैंने asset 100 रुपीज में लिया था, and I pass the entry depreciation account debit to asset account, तो my asset balance is 90 rupees बेटा. Say
यस
yes
सर,
or no.
यस सर।
Now what happens if my asset balance decreases? I won't. My concept is not very clear because the logic is कि my original cost I cannot find it out.
ओके,
Okay, so what entry I am passing? Depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation, 10 rupees, 10 rupees. Second year also assume straight line method, 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 10
यस,
rupees, 10 rupees. But my asset will be showing original balance 100 only.
यस सर।
And my accumulated depreciation balance, tell me how much is the balance in AD?
30।
30. And my depreciation I transferred every year in profit and loss account 10. So my P&L won't
यस सर।
affect. मेरा P&L affect
ओके,
होगा क्या बेटा?
नहीं सर।
हाँ, तो 90 रुपीज मेरा, और यहाँ पे कितना एसेट दिखेगा? 70। यहाँ
ओके,
पे कितना एसेट दिखेगा?
70।
70। अभी ध्यान में आया तुझे? तो मेरा एसेट दिखेगा 70 इन फर्स्ट केस, एंड सेकंड केस में मेरा एसेट 100 ही शो करेगा. सो विच इज मोर ट्रांसपेरेंट?
दिस वन, accumulated
हाँ,
depreciation।
तो इधर मुझे ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट भी समझ रही है ना,
यस सर।
और इधर
और
मुझे
सर ये
ओरिजिनल
accumulated depreciation लायबिलिटी साइड में शो करेंगे या रिजर्व में? क्योंकि
एसेट में से ग्रॉस ब्लॉक में से माइनस करके बताते बेटा.
ओके, ओके सर, गॉट
ग्रॉस
इट।
ब्लॉक करके माइनस करके बताएंगे. अभी मुझे बता, एडी को कौन सा बैलेंस है?
ईडी को सर क्रेडिट डेबिट बैलेंस,
अरे क्रेडिट बैलेंस है ना बेटा.
क्रेडिट बैलेंस,
डेप्रिसिएशन तो
सॉरी क्रेडिट
एक्यूमुलेटेड
बैलेंस।
डेप्रिसिएशन, तो
यस,
डेप्रिसिएशन को
क्रेडिट
डेबिट
बैलेंस।
दिया. एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन को कौन सा बैलेंस है बेटा?
सॉरी,
कौन सा बैलेंस है एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन को? क्रेडिट
क्रेडिट
बैलेंस.
बैलेंस। यस सर,
हाँ, अभी कैंसिल करना है तो क्या देगा?
डेबिट बैलेंस उल्टा
डेबिट. एंड
टू
एसेट को
असेट।
क्रेडिट करेगा.
जी सर।
बैंक अकाउंट को डेबिट देगा.
ओके,
एंड बैलेंसिंग फिगर इज योर लॉस ऑफ प्रॉफिट. सिंपल.
ओके, गॉट इट सर।
यस. हाँ जी. एनी अदर स्टूडेंट? हाँ रश्मि जी बोलिए. डू यू हैव एनी क्वेरी रश्मि?
हेलो, हाय।
तो माइक म्यूट कर दीजिए बेटा आपका. यस. सी बेटा, you are going to, accounting standard 10 is a big accounting standard, is not a small accounting standard. I will suggest you, if you have time, otherwise I won't say कि you solve your accounting standard 10 from bare text, because bare text you might feel कि this is difficult one, but in real life after becoming a CA your confidence is going to better improve. So definitely you are going to solve accounting standard from bare text. But now it is very difficult for you to read the accounting standard from bare text and to get the interpretation at this level. Suppose if I am reading accounting standard 10 from bare text, it will be, yes, easy. I won't say ki 100% I will understand. 95%, 5% is always there are different of opinions. So that will be difficult. Okay, but you will understand only 30 to 40%. And that's why I will suggest you first go through your study material or my notes, and then solve some illustrations of what institute is asking you in normally in exam. Because see, if I create a lot of creative examples, then better it will be difficult for you. I can have a separate question on every paragraph, but institute pattern of asking questions are normally in the same way, so you can understand how institute is going to ask you the question and focus on those questions first. Then yes, other books, reference book you can read, but my suggestion, first see your capability. If you are intelligent one, so you have to read different books also. If you are less efficient, but you are depending on study mat or past examination questions. So go through it once again. And accordingly, better you plan your study. So all these illustrations which I have taken as additional illustration, I am going to upload it. So don't worry. मैं आज या कल या 2 दिन में या लेक्चर्स खत्म होने के बाद क्या होता है कि कहाँ पे अपलोड किया है मुझे भी नहीं पता होता है. So I will ask to our technical person where to upload, and accordingly better we will upload all these extra questions also. These are actually past examination questions, or some authors better I have considered them to take these questions, so you can go through it and you'll get good marks. I hope ki you found it very simple. Okay, so while watching recorded one, you understood all concepts, but beta what I'm here, I will suggest you, if you don't watch our recorded lecture, it will be difficult. So make sure that you go through all these recorded lectures and then you attend this, our Zoom classes for September. In January, we are going to start with the fresh batch. Might be from the month of June. And that was the first batch. So might be some part might be left. So you read your study material thoroughly. And I will take, questions, additional questions in this session. So it will be easy for you. Okay. Now, what will be your next target? Next target is
Sir,
accounting. Yes.
sir, just two questions from the study material, sir. Just two simple doubts.
Okay, no problem.
That question number 18 says about in a land registration, stamp duty and registration charges are excluded from the capital cost.
Can I open that question?
Sir, question number 18, sir.
Mhm. Question 18 of study mat. TYK or normal?
Sir, no, normal. That is at the end of that chapter, AS10, answers and solutions. That is practical questions, sir. We did that 16 day before yesterday. After that.
Breath limited. Breath limited.
Yeah, just a minute, sir. Yes, breathe limited.
Okay.
Okay, stamp duty and registration charges. It is considered like our tax. Is it because of that?
Stamp duty is related to your asset. Okay, what we are paying, we are not getting any reimbursement of that stamp duty. And this is a part of your construction cost or cost of the asset. For example, if I'm buying one flat or shop, so compulsory I have to pay that 7%. It's a mandatory that I will pay to the municipal government, or you have to pay to that local authority. And that stamp duty, as you are aware, we have to pay it in, and therefore it will be added. So it's a part of the asset cost. Okay, compulsorily legal charges.
Sir, in that question 16, which we did, that big question, you said what is the bumper question on so many aspects.
Okay,
Sir, there was a term qualifying asset. It is not a qualifying asset. Just that concept. What do you mean by that?
Where? In question number?
In question number 16, Akshar Limited.
In here only.
We sold on. Sir.
So qualifying asset means asset which is not a qualifying asset, means asset is not taking a time to get ready. This is the reference. Have you watched Accounting Standard 16? Not yet.
No, yesterday I was reading 10, sir, because today you are going to discuss 10. I didn't go through. I didn't
No
get
problem.
time to
No,
go through.
actually S2, we planned for S2, S9, 10 and S13. Actually 16 is your borrowing cost. In borrowing cost, if you are paying interest, that will be added in case of qualifying asset. What is qualifying asset? Asset which takes time to get ready. Now, for example, if I constructed one shade, in that case, if it takes, assume, more than 1 year. So suppose for that I bought some loan. I borrowed some loan, and that loan interest I will capitalize. Okay.
Okay.
So you will understand it after reading the illustrations of Accounting Standard 16. So today's target, I'm giving you that target also. Accounting Standard 16 you have to watch because we are going to meet on Tuesday actually. So Tuesday को हम लोग मिलने वाले. And if you want some extra time, so I will talk to BOS. So we'll update this session. AS19 is also very difficult one, and AS28. Okay, so you have to finish, and S26 also. So S26, you might feel it is similar to property, plant, and equipment, but there are some intangible assets, assumptions okay, that amortization method or when you will, what is the research and development expenditure. So not very tricky questions will not be there, but at least have go through the S26 because this is similar to accounting standard 10. S28 is impairment. Now, what is impairment? If your book value is less than your so carrying amount, it's okay. Okay, sir, please give some more time. Yes, today I will update this. Might be I will keep your lecture on Thursday then. Okay, you'll get updates. If you do not have your, please make sure that your exam is on Tuesday and accordingly you plan out your study. Okay, so please go through all these accounting standard if possible. Please give maximum time. अनूप जी आई विल रिक्वेस्ट बीओएस कि बहुत डिफिकल्ट स्टैंडर्ड्स है तो मैं थर्सडे को रख सकता हूँ या सैटरडे को रख सकता हूँ लेट्स सी एंड अकॉर्डिंगली वी विल प्लान इट आउट ठीक है इलस्ट्रेशन 7 यस अभी बेटा मैं अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 13 विल देन आई कैनॉट फिनिश अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 13 ना फिर मैं आपको बोल देता हूँ इफ आई स्टार्ट विथ अदर इलस्ट्रेशंस ऑफ S10 okay and we will have a series of all illustrations and TYK questions actually I will ask BOS to give me permission if any illustrations are not covered that we will cover it in the this lecture so beta we are getting very less sessions we are getting only 3 sessions so try to understand I cannot complete each and every illustration of study mat please try to understand ठीक है तो आप लोगों को नाउ इट्स योर चॉइस यू वांट टू शुड आई एक्सप्लेन इलस्ट्रेशन 7 और शुड आई एक्सप्लेन ठीक है हाँ बेटा रहने दीजिए वेदांत सो ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड ओके सो अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड चलो तो हम लोग अभी देखते हैं क्या करना है S13 या S16 S10 ओके चलो प्लीज नहीं तो क्या होगा हम लोग अभी अभी जितने
सर
भी
13
पास्ट
कर दें
हाँ पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चन है वो मैंने ले लिए विल सॉल्व 2 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ एस यू नो 13 का सो S13 का आपको बहुत फायदा होगा सो S13 आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट ऑन and suppose if anyone wants to answer it properly they can raise their hand means I just want to ask you some basic questions okay I won't take you in detail so don't worry it will boost your confidence so if possible anyone wants to answer with means small questions anyone wants to answer my small questions from illustrations so whether yes raise your hand किसी को भी ट्राई करना है बेटा सो विल स्टार्ट विद द अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 13 यस एनीवन रश्मि जी आपने देखा है बेटा S13 ऑलरेडी
यस सर
बहुत बढ़िया समझ में आया आपको क्या थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट
यस यस सर सर बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आया मैंने इलिस्ट्रेशन भी कर दी
चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट पूरा चाय ठंडा हो गया आपके चक्कर में चलिए सो लेट्स स्टार्ट बेटा वी विल डू अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 13 S28 मुझे ऐसा मतलब एक फीलिंग है कि S28 की यू डोंट स्टार्ट विद दैट CGU पार्ट CGU is very difficult actually. तो CGU को आप लोग थोड़ा सा साइड में रखिए. You will understand it at CA final level. So top down and bottom up approach, I will explain it in the next session for CGU part. Okay. So you go through the S28 and if BOS permits me to give you more time for discussion, so we'll keep lecture on Thursday. मैं एक बार बात करके देखता हूँ BOS से and accordingly we'll plan it out. Okay. चलो. One, yes. Are you finding debentures difficult or shares difficult? मुझे लगता है debentures students are finding more difficult as compared to shares. So I will take one more question for debenture.
Yes, sir. Debenture is
Debentures ही
should be.
थोड़ा सा difficult जाता है बच्चा. Okay. चलो. So we'll do debentures का question. See, what is the logic of accounting standard 13? If you haven't read the accounting standard 13 yet, I will explain it in a very simple way in layman language. Okay, what is accounting standard 13 talks about? Let's understand it. Suppose, assume Nidhi bought one debenture. Nidhi, you have to answer it, beta. Since we need some calculation. Nidhi, financial year starts from 1st April. Okay. And you bought one debenture from Rashmi. And here is Nidhi. So you bought one debenture on 1st August. Assume on 1st August. And company is paying interest on 31st March. तो निधि मुझे एक बात बता, who will get the debenture interest if company is declaring interest on 31st of March? Suppose debentures value, face value is 100 rupees and interest rate is 12%. तो निधि can you answer कि आपका interest amount कितना आएगा? ओके 11 कवर करता हूं. फर्स्ट आई विल टेल यू द एग्जांपल में 11 कवर करता हूं मैं. निधि बताएगी बेटा? यू वांट टू आंसर? अनम्यूट करो निधि को.
यस सर.
कितना आंसर आएगा बेटा? किसको मिलेगा इंटरेस्ट? हु विल गेट द इंटरेस्ट?
सर रश्मि.
रश्मि को कैसे मिलेगा बेटा? रश्मि ने 1st अगस्त को बेच दिया, 31st मार्च को यू आर द इन्वेस्टर, सो हु विल गेट द इंटरेस्ट?
निधि. निधि मी.
एकदम सिंपल है ना बेटा. निधि ये मत
सर,
हो जाना, नर्वस मत होना
वो
बेटा.
सोल्ड वाला देखा है.
Okay. So Rashmi sold it to Nidhi. So now Nidhi is a debenture holder के list में नाम है तेरा. So who is getting that interest? 12 rupees. But tell me, number of months for which Rashmi hold that debenture.
4 months.
Very good. And you hold it for 8 months. So practically, who should get the interest? Sorry, logically, who should get the interest?
So me.
Okay. So you should get the interest. Logically, no. Logically, both of you should get the interest, no?
Yes.
But company is paying you only 12 rupees. So Rashmi may ask you to pay 4 rupees. Correct, hai beta? And therefore, accounting standard 13 talks about that your cost means when you buy your debenture from the Rashmi, your cost is either X interest, means you quote the price either X interest or you quote the price either cum interest or cum interest. Now, what is X interest price? Suppose if you decide the price, assume 101 or 105. What is you decided price is 105. So 105 is excluding interest. Correct? Hai? Say yes, or no?
Yes sir.
Now, X interest is your asset balance. Asset means in investment, you will record this. Where you will record this? In investment.
Yes.
Investment always shows X interest balance. Got the concept?
Yes.
And your interest amount. What is interest you paid to Rashmi? Yes. Interest.
4
How much is
rupees.
the calculation? 4 rupees. Very good. So what is your total price that you are paying to Rashmi? 109.
100. Yeah.
That is paid amount. It is called as paid amount. So in question, it is given X interest or cum interest. Assume cum interest price is 110. So how much amount you are paying to Rashmi? This is you paid in cash.
114.
उसी को बोलने दो बेटा, निधि को बोलने दो. निधि,
Yes, sir.
110 you are paying to Rashmi. But tell
Yes.
me, out of this, what is the investment amount you are buying? Investment and interest. See, interest won't change. Interest will be 4. But your investment is of rupees 106 and investment is always shown at X interest. Now you got the concept.
Yes, sir.
So which amount is not going to change?
Interest.
Interest will be same. And interest you will debit to profit and loss account. This is a logic.
Yes.
Now, how I'm going to book this? Now, see, this is the concept you got. 4 rupees I'm going to pay interest and remaining balance is my investment amount. Remaining balance is my investment amount. If it is X interest, I will pay investment amount balance plus interest amount balance. So payment is always cum interest. What do you have to understand? कि interest जो होता है वो P&L में जाएगा every time. 4 rupees P&L में जाएगा. And your contract decides whether you are going to pay whether you are going to pay amount is as per contract, whether it is X interest or cum interest. If cum interest, you will pay full amount. And if it is X interest, you will pay investment amount plus extra interest amount. But you have to pay compulsorily, including interest amount to Rashmi.
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Now,
sir.
how I'm going to book this investment account? See, date column, particulars column I will prepare. Investment account is always shown at which price? Investment account always shown at X interest, excluding interest. So this is my cost. Cost means X interest. But tell me, to show interest separately, I will prepare a separate account that will be more, means easy. Or if I prepare interest column next to cost column will be easy for calculation.
So interest column is easy.
Interest next to cost column will be
Yes.
easy.
Yes.
And see, interest is always calculated on which value?
Face
Interest
value.
is always on face value. See, it is not on cost. Cost is a different part. It is calculated always on
Face value.
face value. So should I consider face value over here? So to
Yes, sir.
calculate interest, it will be easy
Yes.
for me.
Yes.
So
sir.
yes, how many columns I'm going to prepare for solving this question?
5 columns.
10.
5 columns on the debit side, and if I'm selling it on the credit side. Got the concept? See,
Yes.
now Nidhi bought this debenture on 1st of August. See how I'm going to do this accounting on 1st of August. So what is the entry? Investment account debit to bank account. What is the face value of this debenture?
100.
Very good. For how many months you paid interest to Rashmi?
4 months.
100 into 12% into 4 months. Very good, beta. 4 rupees. Now tell me this debenture. Suppose we are going by second case. So how much amount we are paying? That cum interest. In question, it is cum interest is given. 110. But what is the... So this is cum interest. If this is a cum interest, should I record it at 110 or should I exclude interest amount from this?
Include interest. 4
So
rupees.
less interest. I will deduct 4 rupees. And what will be cost for me? 106. So A, I will write face value. In B, I will calculate interest. If it is a cum interest, I will consider 110 minus 4. And if it is X interest, now say first case is 105. Should I deduct 4 rupees again or should I ignore 4 rupee?
No, sir. No, not.
Ignore, sir.
Ignore 105 or consider only 105. Ignore 4 rupees. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
And now on 31st March, I will get beta interest. How much interest I will get beta? 12 rupees.
12 rupees.
Siddhi is getting 12 rupees. Don't
Yes.
write anything when you are getting interest. Don't write in anything in face value and cost column. When you will write in the face value and cost column, only if you are buying.
सर वॉइस लेक हो रही है.
Huh? Yes, Rashmi. क्या बोल रहे हैं?
वॉइस लेक हो रही थी.
अरे हाँ, इंटरनेट थोड़ा सा मेरा ये हुआ था. सो 12 माइनस 4 कितना जाएगा बेटा? 8 रुपीज विल बी योर इनकम. सी ऑटोमेटिकली निधि 8 रुपीज आपका इनकम दिखेगा. आवाज आ रहा है क्या अभी?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. और
सर
बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. Buy balance carried down, face value column will be carried down, and cost column will be carried down. So this is how you will go, you are going to present your answer. This is for one transaction. Similarly, we will do for all transaction. We are going to sell some debentures and we are going to book profit or loss. Whenever there is a sale, we are going to book profit or loss. This is a concept of debentures.
Yes.
Now easy.
Yes,
So
sir.
first question, ask to yourself, should I record my whatever amount I paid, should I record that amount directly to investment account or should I do bifurcation? First question. Yes. Ask to yourself. भाग्यश्री, क्या होगा बेटा आंसर? मैं जो भी अमाउंट पे कर रहा हूं वही डायरेक्टली कंसिडर करूं या मुझे बाइफरकेट करना पड़ेगा? चलो जल्दी बोलो यार, इतना डिटेल में कॉन्सेप्ट समझाया. एक बार हिंदी में समझाओ क्या प्रियंका? या
Yes,
समझ
sir.
में आ जाएगा? एक बार हिंदी में समझा दूं. ठीक है, देख बेटा, रश्मि के पास कितने महीने के लिए डिबेंचर था? बेटा जल्दी जल्दी बोलो यार तो समझ में आएगा. देखो रश्मि के पास, मैं बोल देता हूँ, जाने दीजिए, रहने दीजिए. सो रश्मि के पास 4 महीने के लिए डिबेंचर था. 4 महीने के बाद वो खरीदा निधि ने 1 अगस्त को. अभी 1 अगस्त को खरीदने के बाद 31 मार्च को ये डिबेंचर किसके पास आ गया? 31 मार्च को डिबेंचर के लिस्ट में ये नाम है निधि का. निधि ने अपना नाम भी वहां पे चेंज करवा दिया. तो अभी कंपनी क्या करेगी? अभी कंपनी जाके, रश्मि तो थोड़ी पे कर सकते हैं, कंपनी 31 मार्च को जो भी डिबेंचर होल्डर के लिस्ट में नाम है उनको पे कर देगी. तो 12 रुपए किसके जेब में जाएगा? तो निधि के जेब में जाएगा, क्योंकि निधि इज द लास्ट होल्डर. अभी यहाँ पे निधि का कर्तव्य था, क्या था? शेयर्स के केस में नहीं होता, ये सिर्फ डिबेंचर के केस में होता है कि निधि ने, इसका मतलब रश्मि को बोलना चाहिए कि रश्मि तू 4 महीने के लिए तूने होल्ड करके रखा था, तो ये 12 रुपए में से एक्चुअली मेरा नहीं है पूरा का पूरा 12 रुपए, इसमें से 4 रुपया तेरा है, 8 रुपया मेरा है. अभी इसको अकाउंटिंग कैसे होता है? तो इसका अकाउंटिंग कैसे होता है, तो इसको आपको पहले कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देखना पड़ेगा. अभी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट क्वेश्चन में दिया रहेगा कि एक्स राइट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है या कम राइट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है. एक्स राइट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 105 ये डिसाइड हुआ एक्सक्लूडिंग इंटरेस्ट, तो निधि को ये 105 तो पे करना ही करना है, ऊपर से 4 रुपया एक्स्ट्रा पे करना है. कौन सा 4 रुपया? सही, वही तो इंटरेस्ट का कैलकुलेशन. एंड इंटरेस्ट हमेशा फेस वैल्यू पे कैलकुलेट होता है, ना कि 105 रुपए पे. सो फेस वैल्यू पे कितना 100 रुपीज था, उसके ऊपर 12% 4 मंथ्स के हिसाब से 109 रुपए का आपका पेमेंट गया. अभी दूसरी केस क्या थी? कम इंटरेस्ट. कम इंटरेस्ट 110 पे किया, तो इसका बाइफरकेशन करना पड़ेगा. मतलब इधर 109 पे किया, दूसरे केस में 110, पर 110 में से इंटरेस्ट की अमाउंट तो 4 रुपए रहेगी, तो 106 रुपए पे तुम्हारा इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट दिखेगा. तो ये ध्यान में रखो कि हमारा इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट हमेशा 4 दिखने ही वाला है, कोई भी केस रहने दो. फिर वो डिसाइड करना है कि एक्स इंटरेस्ट है या कम इंटरेस्ट है. एक्स इंटरेस्ट होगा तो एक्स्ट्रा इंटरेस्ट आपको पे करना पड़ेगा, कम इंटरेस्ट होगा तो इंक्लूडिंग इंटरेस्ट लेने वाला है. पर हमारा इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट इज ऑलवेज शोन एट एक्स इंटरेस्ट, ये ध्यान में रखो, एक्स इंटरेस्ट रहने वाला है. तो टू बैंक लिखा, फेस वैल्यू लिखा, इंटरेस्ट कैलकुलेशन किया, इनर कॉलम पे हमने लिखा सी में 110 माइनस 4, क्योंकि ये कम इंटरेस्ट था. एक्स इंटरेस्ट होता तो सिर्फ 105 लिखा रहता, एंड ये दो अलग अलग सिचुएशंस थे. फिर 106 पे मैंने बुक किया. मेरा इन्वेस्टमेंट कौन से अमाउंट पे बुक होता है? ऑलवेज एट एक्स इंटरेस्ट.
X interest पे.
बस ये आपको
सर,
बोलना था
समझ
प्रियंका
गया.
जी. इतना सिंपल है. अभी भी नहीं समझ में आया?
सर, समझ आ गया.
एकदम सिंपल है। ए में क्या कैलकुलेट करेगी, तो यू आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट फेस वैल्यू। बी में क्या कैलकुलेट करोगे, तो यू आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट इंटरेस्ट। सी में क्या कैलकुलेट करोगे, तो यू आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट इनर कॉलम पे। सी में एक्स इंटरेस्ट होगा तो इंटरेस्ट को माइनस मत करना, कम इंटरेस्ट होगा इंटरेस्ट को माइनस कर देना, जो भी आपने बी में कैलकुलेट किया है। एंड डी में आप एक्स इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट लिख देना एक्स इंटरेस्ट कॉलम में। सो ये फॉर्मेट किया तो आपको बाकी क्वेश्चन जो है वो बहुत ईजी लगेंगे। वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व वन क्वेश्चन। शेयर्स इज वेरी सिंपल एज कंपेयर टू डिबेंचर। तो शेयर्स आप लोग खुद से भी कर सकते हो। रोहित बोल रहा है एकदम क्लियर हो गया। डिबेंचर्स, व्हाई स्टूडेंट्स आर फेसिंग प्रॉब्लम इन डिबेंचर्स? लॉजिक इज वेरी सिंपल, बिकॉज देयर आर मेनी कैलकुलेशंस एंड व्हेनेवर देयर इज मैथमेटिक्स इन्वॉल्व, स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉर्मली बेटा दे आर रिलक्टेंट टू डू दिस ऑल थिंग्स एंड देयरफॉर दे फाइंड इट वेरी डिफिकल्ट। अदरवाइज डिबेंचर्स इज एक्चुअली वेरी सिंपल इफ यू गो बाय वन एंड बाय माय टेक्निक। ओके, इंटरेस्ट क्रेडिट कितना किया अनूप जी? इंटरेस्ट क्रेडिट टू द P&L, मुझे 12 रुपए मिला ना, निधि को 12 रुपए मिला, तो निधि बाय बैंक कितना अमाउंट रिकॉर्ड करेगी? शी विल रिकॉर्ड 12 रुपीज। तो 12 रुपीज माइनस 4 रुपीज का इंटरेस्ट कॉलम का जो बैलेंसिंग फिगर आया, तो अपने आप 8 ऑटो मोड पे गया, तो 8 इज निधिज इनकम, 8 ही P&L में जाएगा। इट्स वेरी सिंपल, वो ऑटोमेटिकली नहीं आएगा, इट्स अ बैलेंसिंग फिगर। 8 रुपीज निधि वोंट रिकॉर्ड, ये अपने आप बैलेंसिंग फिगर आएगा। अगर निधि के अंदर ग्रीडीनेस आ गया तो ऐसा नहीं होता है बेटा, अकाउंटिंग में ग्रीडीनेस वगैरह नहीं चलता है, ये अपना अपना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रहता है। ग्रीडीनेस ये अलग बात है, फिर वो कम इंटरेस्ट पे होगा। रितिका, इतना नहीं निगेटिव सोचने का बेटा, इतना कैसे तुम लोग, मतलब इतने सिचुएशंस कैसे क्रिएट करते हो बेटा सीए कोर्स में? वो तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में दिया रहेगा ना हमें, एक्स इंटरेस्ट है या कम इंटरेस्ट है। निधि जाके नहीं देने वाली है 4 रुपया, निधि सिर्फ बुक कर रही है। निधि और रश्मि ऑलरेडी डिसाइड करके बैठे 105 या 110, बाद में नहीं देना है 4 रुपया जाके। रितिका बोल रही है कि मैं वापस निधि निधि को 4 रुपए देने नहीं जा रही है, वो वापस से बोल रहा हूं। और तुम लोग है ना, मैं आपको एक बात बता देता हूँ, इन सीए कोर्स आप लोग है ना ऐसे कॉन्सेप्ट पे मत भेज जाओ कि ऐसा हुआ तो क्या, फिर इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर आया तो क्या। भाई तुम लोग टैक्स पढ़ रहे हो, तुम लोग जीएसटी पढ़ रहे हो, आप इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर के मैंने वो भरा नहीं तो क्या, ये चीजें ना, वो फिर क्या होगा, वो पेनल्टीज और ये है। तो ऑन पेपर सीख लो और रियल लाइफ में जाके जो करना है वो कीजिए फिर। ओके, सो डोंट कोरिलेट, ऐसे सिनारियोज मत क्रिएट कीजिए। ऐसा हुआ तो क्या, लॉ में मैं भाग गया तो क्या, मैं स्मगलिंग किया तो क्या। अरे ये चीजें ना आप लोगों को अननेसेसरी है ना, दिमाग में दूसरी चीजें लाती है। और फ्रॉड नहीं करने अपने को, सीए कोर्स क्या फ्रॉड करने को सिखा रहा है कि आपको? वो आप लोग करोगे तो वो अलग बात है, फिर इंस्टीट्यूट आपके ऊपर कार्रवाई भी करेगी, और बाकी तो सब बैठे ही हुए हैं। सो पहले ही ये दिमाग में मत आने दो कि मैं ये बनने के बाद ऐसा करूंगा। ओके, सो डोंट क्रिएट सम ऐसे हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन विच इज नॉट पॉसिबल। तो ये मत क्रिएट कीजिए, एटलीस्ट हियर ऑन दिस ऑफिशियल प्लेटफॉर्म। हाँ, ये माइंडसेट बना लिया है, सीए मतलब झोलझाल, बराबर। चलिए, सो विल डू इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 12। ओके, एंड नाउ इट विल बी वेरी इजी फॉर यू। इलस्ट्रेशन 12 आज का एक क्वेश्चन करेंगे एंड यू कैन इजीली कंप्लीट नाउ अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 13, बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉर्मली फेसिंग प्रॉब्लम इन इशू ऑफ डिबेंचर्स, investment in debentures. So we'll do that. Okay. Anyone wants to speak now? Calculation part. So you'll do it on Calci with me. Yes. Chaliye. So let's start. Mr. Purohit furnishes the following details relating to his holding in 8% debentures. So 8% debentures. See, most important point, you have to see your balance sheet date, 31st March. And your interest payment date is also 31st March. So there is no outstanding entry. There is no outstanding entry. See, balance sheet date is equal to interest receipt date. So according to accrual concept, we have to pass entry for receivable, payable. So anything which is receivable, no sir, no receivable. Therefore, no receivable. Because we got the interest, balance sheet date is same. When there will be receivable, if your balance sheet date is 31st March and your interest receipt date is 31st December, so 3 months ka interest is outstanding. 3 months ka interest is outstanding. Whether this is outstanding in the current year, no, it is not outstanding. So it is in 11 number. So 11 number, I already provided you the recorded one. According to Rashmi, she told me कि आपने already ये provide किया हुआ है 11 number का solution. So here I am providing you the 12th number का solution. Easy. So whether there is any interest receivable balance, Rashmi ji, कोई interest receivable balance है बेटा?
नहीं
No.
सर.
Very good. Chalo, let's move to next concept. Opening balance is nominal value 1,20,000 and your cost is 1,18,000. Cost means X interest. Cost means X interest. Yes. So opening balance. Now how I'm going to book this? Chalo, batao. Actually, yesterday only I solved this question in our branch. So मेरे पास इसका आंसर मैंने ऑलरेडी कल सॉल्व किया था ये. Okay. So I will show you the answer now once again. Not showing you answer, I will write with you. So yes, you only tell me and afterwards you can take a screenshot of this. So I'm going to solve it over here. You have to do calculation only. You have to do calculation. So tell me, what is the opening balance, Rashmi ji? Chalo boliye beta.
सर 1,20,000.
1st April, I will write.
Yes sir.
Two balance brought down. Yes. In
Yes,
face
sir.
value column,
1,80,000. नहीं 1,20,000.
why we prepare face value column?
Because interest is calculated on face value.
To calculate interest. Interest where to transfer? P&L.
Interest yes sir.
And cost is your balance sheet asset side.
फिर वैसे.
Correct?
Yes sir.
Okay. So whether any opening receivable interest in this question?
नहीं sir.
Nine. Okay. So cost is?
1,18,000.
Very good, beta. Now tell me next date. 1st July 2001. How many debentures you bought?
10,000.
100 debentures. Okay.
100. Yes sir.
So to bank, correct?
Yes
so 100 debentures into 100. It is 10,000.
Yes sir.
Okay. Now we'll do one thing. First, see, when you are getting interest, 30th September and 31st
Yes.
March. So these are hidden entries.
3 month interest.
Okay. Interest receipt date. Okay. So we'll
Yes.
do first bifurcation. Now, 1st July, you bought debenture, you purchased it, correct? And
Yes, sir.
you have to pay brokerage also. Brokerage at the
1%.
time of purchase, we add it. Brokerage हम लोग क्या करते हैं? We add it. And at the time of sale, we sell it. So
Place.
brokerage के ऊपर लिख के रखना. Purchase में क्या होगा?
Add.
Add. And sale में?
Less.
Less. Very good, beta. Very good. So 100 debentures means 10,000.
Yes sir.
When you paid last interest? When you, company paid last interest?
September. नहीं. March.
31st March.
Yes.
Company paid last interest on 31st of
31st.
March. So
Yes.
कितने महीने का इंटरेस्ट अभी अपने को सामने वाले को पे करना पड़ेगा?
3 months.
Very good. So 3 months का interest from April to June. From
Yes.
April to
Mhm.
June. Because we bought it on 1st July. So
Yes,
should I calculate it 10,000 into 8%
Into 3/12.
into 3/12? Can you tell me the calculation?
200.
Very good, beta. Very good. Everyone, please do this. 200 rupees. See, this is possible only in case of, in January, we are going to do it in detail. But now for September, I can take maximum one question, beta. Okay. So 100 debentures we bought. What is the price, beta? What is the price?
98.
98. X interest or cum interest?
Eh,
Is given in the question. X interest. Given.
Yes sir.
हाँ,
Yes, sir.
तो should I deduct 200 again or don't deduct 200?
Don't
डोंट डिडक्ट। तो
deduct.
आप लोग हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल हो क्या रश्मि? आप हिंदी में बात कीजिए, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। सो मैं इंग्लिश में बोलूंगा, आप हिंदी में बोल देना। सो डिडक्ट करना है क्या नहीं करना है?
नहीं करना है सर।
नहीं करना है, हाँ, कंफर्टेबल हो जाइए, कोई बात नहीं। एंड ब्रोकरेज 1% ऐड करना पड़ेगा बेटा।
यस सर।
हाँ, सो व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट? 100 into 98 plus 1%, 9898, करेक्ट है?
यस सर।
चलो, व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट डेट?
110.
नो बेटा, आई हैव रिटन ओवर हियर ना, सी ऑन द स्क्रीन व्हाट आई हैव रिटन। 1 अक्टूबर के पहले 30 सितंबर है ना?
यस सर। इंटरेस्ट
30th September.
हाँ,
इंटरेस्ट डेट।
एक ही जन बोलो बेटा प्लीज। हाँ, जिसको बोलना है एक ही बोलना, बाकी लोग म्यूट कर दो। मनीष जी, बाकी लोगों को म्यूट रखना, सिर्फ रश्मि को ही ऑन यहाँ पे। 30 सितंबर, हाँ बेटा, 30 सितंबर को आई विल रिसीव इंटरेस्ट। नाउ टेल मी, आई विल रिसीव इंटरेस्ट ऑन 1,20,000 प्लस 10,000। सो व्हाट इज द इंटरेस्ट दैट आई एम रिसीविंग ऑन?
1,30,000 पे
वेरी गुड,
5,200
1,30,000
into
into
8
8% into how many months?
6 month.
6 months. Why 6 months? Because from last March to 30th September, from April to September, 6 months, correct? So you can write on question. Yes, Ritika, you can attend this lecture. But ये मोर किसके लिए फायदेमंद है बेटा? तो जनवरी से ज्यादा सितंबर के लिए। So 1,30,000 into 8% into 6 by 12. So tell me.
5,200.
Very good, beta. Very good. 5,200. Got the concept?
Yes sir.
Now tell me, next debenture. When you bought next debenture?
110.
Sold.
Sold sir. Yes
Ah.
sir.
1st October.
Yes sir.
Sold means on debit side or credit side?
Credit side.
By bank. How many debenture? See, when you got the last interest, beta?
Oh sir.
आपको लास्ट इंटरेस्ट कब मिला? 30 सितंबर।
Yes sir.
सो एक दिन पहले, बराबर है? नाउ डोंट कैलकुलेट 1 डे का इंटरेस्ट, इट इज 0 days. Don't
Yes,
calculate
no,
1 day का इंटरेस्ट, ओके? सो विल कंसिडर
no,
0. एक दिन का छोड़ दो रे,
Yes,
इतना
sir.
अपने को ही नहीं करना है। सो सोल्ड हाउ मेनी डिबेंचर्स?
200.
20,000 फेस वैल्यू।
Yes sir.
20,000, करेक्ट?
Yes,
हाँ,
1% broke.
इंटरेस्ट
No.
0 डैश।
Yes sir.
व्हाट इज द सेलिंग प्राइस? 200
9,000
into 100 rupees.
200 minus 1% brokerage.
Minus 1%. Very good, beta. Brokerage less करना भूलना मत. So 200 into 100 minus 1%. So what is the answer?
9,800.
19,800. आप गलत अमाउंट मत लिखो।
Sir, wrong
19,800.
name. Yes sir. Yes.
हाँ. Now tell me how many lot you have. So first lot में you bought 1,20,000 का डिबेंचर of face value. Say yes or no.
Yes sir.
Then you bought in lot 2
10,000.
10,000.
Yes sir.
Now first in first out method is given in the question. Is
Yes,
given in the question. Assume FIFO method. Now you sold 20,000 debenture. So from which lot you will deduct it?
1,20,000.
First in first
First
out.
out.
FIFO. If it is weighted average, then my calculation will be different. I will show you both calculation. So everyone is getting this? Yes. निधि समझ में आ रहा है बेटा पूरा डिटेल में?
Yes, sir. I had already done this.
ओके, सो FIFO मेथड के हिसाब से बेटा 20,000 आपने माइनस किया, ओके? नाउ आई हैव टू कैलकुलेट every time when I am selling my debenture, I will write profit or loss whenever there is a sales. So what is my sales value beta? We calculated as above.
Yes sir. 19,800.
Very good beta, 19,800. And what is my cost of sales? Yes. Now see, घर वालों को थोड़ा सा आवाज बंद करने को बोलना, ऑफिशियल चैनल पे हम लोग. Okay. So tell me, we are selling this debenture from lot number 1. What is my acquisition cost of lot number 1? 1,18,000. Correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
1,18,000. Having face value of
1,20,000.
yes, very good. And I'm selling face value of 20,000. Very good. So 1,18,000 is for 1,20,000. So for 20,000, how much?
19,667.
Very good. Everyone is getting the same answer. 19,667. So I'm in profit or loss?
Profit 133.
Just for your concept clarity, this is as per FIFO. Assume if this is as per weighted average. Weighted average mein I will consider both. I will consider
Both.
both means
10,000 or 1,20,000.
1,18,000
Plus
plus
9898.
9898. Very good. Is for 1,20,000 plus 10,000.
10,000.
And what is for 20,000? So my answer will be 1,18,000 plus 9898 divided by 1,30,000.
19,676.
77. Okay.
Why
So
round
as
off?
per weighted average, my answer will be more by rupees 10. मेरा आंसर 10 रुपए से ज्यादा होता था. Yes, Gaurav,
sir.
do you have any question? No. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. हाँ बेटा रश्मि. So simple है.
Yes, sir.
So I'm in profit or loss?
Profit.
Profit I have to write on P&L account credit side and investment account debit side. Where I will record this on the debit side of investment to profit on
Yes.
sale and P&L account credit side. So what is the amount? 133.
3.
Easy.
Yes.
So 1st October over. Now which is the next date?
January 1st January 2000.
1st January. When I received last interest?
And 31st
30th September. Beta, given है ना September or March? September or March. So when I got the last interest?
September.
September. So how many months are over?
क्या बोलते हैं?
October, November, December. कितने महीने
Three.
खत्म हुए? 3 months. आप बहुत पैनिक हो जाते हो. सब आ रहा है आपको, सिर्फ पैनिक में जाते हो. ओके. सो 1st January को तू क्या लिखेगी? टू बैंक. हाउ मेनी डिबेंचर्स? फेस वैल्यू
500 into 750.
500 या 50 into 100 is 5,000.
5,000 face value.
अब ये 333 कहां से आया बेटा शादाब? 333 है ही नहीं ना. प्रॉफिट तो 133 है. 19,800 माइनस 133 आया ना बेटा.
Yes, sir.
इनको कहां से 333 मिला क्या पता. चलिए ठीक है. टू बैंक. हाँ जी. 500 या 5,000
5,000.
फॉर हाउ मेनी मंथ्स?
3 months.
तो हिंदी में बोल, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. 5,000 इंटू 8% इंटू 3/12. 100 rupees.
Yes, sir.
हाँ. Now what is your amount, ex interest amount?
98,494.
98 ना. दिया है ना बेटा. इतना कंफ्यूज क्या हो रही है? 98. इंटरेस्ट माइनस करूं या नहीं करूं? 100 माइनस करना है क्या नहीं करना है?
नहीं करना.
So don't deduct 100 because it is ex interest.
Yes, sir.
Plus 1%.
4,949.
4949 over. Now
Yes.
last one. Last one, tell me sold debentures. How many debentures I sold?
200.
First, when I got the last interest?
September.
30th September. So how many months?
4 months.
4 months. Very good. So I will write by bank.
20,000 face value.
Again 20,000. Interest how many months ka?
4 months का
4 months. Tell me 4
5
months ka interest.
533.
533.
Yes.
Okay. And 200 into what is the X interest price?
99.
Should I deduct interest from these?
1%.
नहीं इंटरेस्ट डिडक्ट करूं या नहीं करूं? माइनस
करना नहीं
कब माइनस करेंगे इंटरेस्ट?
जो कम इंटरेस्ट.
कम इंटरेस्ट होगा तो. वेरी गुड. अभी सब क्लियर हुआ तुझे. 200 into 99 minus 1%. What is the amount?
9,602.
19,602.
90,602.
ठीक है. Sales value as above.
Yes.
19,602. Now tell me, it is also from, so this is a third lot, huh? Third lot
Yeah.
कितने का लिया? We bought it for 5,000.
Yes.
5,000 का third lot. And you sold again 20,000. So 20,000 from where you will deduct this?
First lot.
First in, first out from lot 1. Got the
Yes.
answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Roman 2, less cost of sales. Now it is from first lot and it is again 20,000. Huh? So same cost I will get, beta. Same cost.
90. Yes, sir.
So वही calculation यहाँ पे करूंगा. 1,18,000 for 1,20,000. So for 20,000, how much? And Roman 3, I will calculate. Now this is a loss.
Yes, sir. 65.
Loss is of rupees 65. And where to record loss? On the debit side or credit side of investment account?
Credit side.
Very good, beta. By loss, I will write 65. Very good. Now, I left with, tell me, I left with 80,000 of lot 1, 10,000 of lot 2,
5,003.
and 5,000 of lot 3. Correct?
Yes.
And see, if I do the weighted average method, weighted average में कितना आया होता बेटा फिर? 1,18,000 plus 9898 plus 4949. Very good. And 1,20,000 plus 10,000 plus 5,000. And you sold 20,000. So weighted average का भी आंसर लिख के दिया मैंने.
21,255. नहीं, हाँ.
Divided by 135 into 20,000. 19,681. See the answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct है क्या? बाकी लोग, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now I will do valuation. Now see in the question, they have given you the market value also. Market value is 99 rupees. And we compare it with cost, whichever is
Lower.
lower. Very good, beta. So this is also 1 mark working note, whichever is lower. So
Sir?
working note, huh?
मार्च का इंटरेस्ट नहीं लिया.
Yes, beta. Sorry, I forgot. You're correct. 31 मार्च को interest मिला. Now how many debentures I have, beta? 80,000 plus 10,000 plus 5,000. 95,000
Yes, sir.
into 8% into 6 by 12. Thank you, beta. I forgot
यहीं
that.
पे है अभी खाएगा हम.
Mute कर दीजिए. 3,000.
800.
3,800. Okay.
Yes.
So 3,800. And now I will find out value of debenture. Value of debenture. Lower of cost.
Or market
Now
value.
what is the cost for me, beta? Cost for me. I bought 1,18,000 में how many debentures?
1,20,000.
1,20,000. And I left with
80,000.
80,000, correct? So first lot I left with 80,000. Second lot I have full debentures, no 9898.
Yes.
And third lot I have full debentures 4949.
Yes.
So what is my cost now? 1 lakh
93,530.
बेटा आवाज बहुत आ रहा है बाजू बाजू का. 93,514 करेक्ट है क्या? देखो 93,514 is the correct one, Nidhi.
Yes, sir.
And what is market value? I left with 95,000, no?
Yes.
95,000 means 950 debentures into what is my market value?
99.
99.
94,000.
आप म्यूट ही कर दीजिए, बहुत आवाज आ रहा है. निधि को बोलने दीजिए. हाँ जी निधि, व्हाट इज द मार्केट वैल्यू? 94
95,000.
950 debentures into 99 94,050. So whichever is lower, so at what value you are going to record? 93,514.
Yes.
So your cost only. See, your both sides are getting tally now. And you left with buy balance carried down.
95,000.
Yes, 95,000 is a face value. And interest you will transfer to P&L, whatever the balancing figure.
Yes.
Okay, so that will be transferred to P&L. And this is how you are going to solve this question.
9233.
9233.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is it easy or difficult? Remaining students, tell me it in the comment section. Is it easy or difficult? One by one, you have to just record. Go through this session once again. Last 25 minutes. It will be very easy for you. Students are normally facing problem in the debentures problem. Debentures problem में if you maintain that ABCD का sequence, don't worry. A face value, B interest, C inner column. If it is a X interest, then you will deduct. No, don't deduct interest. If it is a cum interest, deduct interest. And D, you will write it in the last column. Yes. दो लोग ही बोल रहे easy. Remaining students, I don't think you are finding it simple. अब्दान जी, भूमिका जी, सिर्फ दो लोगों ने बोला easy है. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड ना. एक बार मैंने कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर किया तो लिखो ना इजी है करके और ट्राई कीजिए. दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू आंसर. हम लोग जूम पे क्यों आ रहे हैं? व्हाई वी आर गेटिंग टुगेदर इन ऑन जूम? बिकॉज यू कैन आंसर इट प्रॉपरली. जो भी जूम पे ज्वाइन होता है, प्लीज हैव अ कॉन्फिडेंस. यू कैन स्पीक एंड दैट कॉन्फिडेंस आफ्टर better talking, you will boost your confidence. Make sure next time you will definitely answer all my questions. Okay, it will be very easy. These questions are not at all difficult. You have to do the calculation, and if you properly, if you solve it properly by your own, silly mistakes will be there. Now see, I also forgot one thing. Nidhi recalled me ki, yes sir, you forgot this buy bank ka interest. One silly mistake and your marks gone. Okay, so make sure that you will write each and every transaction properly. So आपको ये बहुत फायदेमंद होगा. Definitely इसका बहुत बड़ा फायदा होने वाला है, इतना ध्यान में रखो. So this is how you have to finish your working notes. Weighted average also, though it is not asked, I solved it in two ways. Weighted average also, and last working note is also very important. Any question in debentures, investment in debentures. If you have any question, but we left with only 2 minutes. So जल्दी से आपके questions बोल दीजिए. Whatever difficulties you are facing in Hindi also or in English. Yes. If you have any question, you can ask me. Yes. Biju ji, is it difficult? बिजू? Okay. In next accounting standard, in next session, I'm going to cover S19 and you please watch S28. प्रियंका जी थैंक यू, मक्खन की तरह समझ में आया सर, थैंक यू बेटा। S19 प्लीज बेटा, S19 अपने आप में बहुत बड़ा स्टैंडर्ड है, सो मेक श्योर कि यू आर गोइंग टू सी दी recorded lecture S19. S16 will be easy beta. So Rohit, you can do by your own because we have only one more session. So I want to take some more difficult part. So we will solve some S19 question because students are facing S19 and 28, thoda sa difficulties. So we'll solve it in the next session. My commitment is S19 and S28. And if time permits, we will solve other accounting standard. But I don't think so कि हमें दो ही स्टैंडर्ड्स के लिए टाइम मिलेगा, जो भी करेंगे अच्छा करेंगे। ओके, बाकी का आप रिकॉर्डेड में कर लेना, और जो इजी लग रहा है ना मुझे, तो बेटा आप लोगों को मैं वो खुद से दे दूंगा। 19 इज थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है, सो विल डू दैट। ओके रोहित? ठीक है, सो शुड आई वाइंड अप बेटा टुडे सेशन? So S10 is also easy. And now S13. S13 में debentures part. S13 में which part? Yes, shares will be very easy for you if you go through the recorded one. So now you please avoid to watch now 19, the 13 and 10. First you finish with your 19. So next session will be very useful for you. So next session में you come with the 19 number and 28 number. So that will be helpful for you. Okay? सो 19 और 28 कंप्लीट कीजिए, तो हम लोग वो कंप्लीट ये करेंगे। सर रिक्वेस्ट फॉर सम मोर सेशन, प्लीज मेल कीजिए अनूप जी, यदि हो सकता है तो। मुझे भी आपको लग रहा है कि नेक्स्ट सेशंस में आपका नहीं कवर होगा, तो आप मेल कर दीजिए। तो बीओएस जो भी लेना है, बिकॉज एज अ फैकल्टी आई कांट टेल यू ऑल दीज थिंग्स, तो आप लोग देख लीजिए। सर S20 कैन यू डू इट इन द सेशन और रिकॉर्डेड क्लास? S20 already we covered basic EPS and diluted EPS. So that is a presentation part. तो वो हमने ऑलरेडी कवर कर दिया है। ओके, S20 हमने ऑलरेडी कवर कर दिया है। ठीक है रितिका जी? यस बेटा, आई एम गोइंग टू अपलोड दिस क्वेश्चन। थैंक यू, मजा आया आज आप लोगों के साथ, वी एंजॉयड अ लॉट एंड आई होप कि आपको 10 और 13 यू फाउंड दिस वेरी सिंपल। एंड सी, डोंट वरी, अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स अपने आप में एक दुनिया है, तो आप लोग अच्छे से उसको कंप्लीट कीजिए। एक बहुत बड़े ये अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स, तो आपको सिर्फ कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में लेना है, व्हाई दिस अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड, एंड यू आस्क टू योरसेल्फ ऑलवेज दिस अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड, व्हाई दिस अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड। ओके, थैंक यू रुहानी जी, थैंक यू। टारगेट S19 and S28, वेदांत टारगेट इज S19 and S28। नहीं बेटा, बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन अपोजिट साइड पे कभी नहीं आ सकता है। ये बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन, बैलेंस ब्रॉट फॉरवर्ड आ सकता है कि हाँ बेटा, बैलेंस ब्रॉट फॉरवर्ड करते ही नहीं थी वो। ठीक है, चलिए, चलो ट्यूसडे नहीं तो थर्सडे मैं पूछ लेता हूँ, अपडेट हो जाएगा स्केड्यूल, अभी तो ट्यूसडे ही है। थैंक यू।